Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about Weak Pro. Now, Weak Pro, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break down all of these plays right here. You got PA F slide, you got skinny post, PA counter shot post, and then PA boot left. Now, when I'm running this formation, I do like to run primarily with the tight end to the strong side of the field. And that's kind of tricky to my opponent. And we're going to start with PA F slide first. So, you want the tight end on this side. And the reason I like this is because I'm going to utilize this fullback on the left to attack the cloud flats on the right. You'll notice that when he goes, he basically sprints straight to the right, almost kind of on a table route, but you'll notice they never seem to react to him. So you're able to get up the field really quick and pick up some really nice gains. So we're going to go ahead and do it again. You're just blocking the running back, and then I like to do the baby in route to X. So this is how my play art looks. You'll see, cut the field. You know, minimum you're picking up 4 or 5 yards. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. Eventually, a smart opponent's going to start reacting to that. But if they don't, like I said, you can just abuse that little flat pass. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you if they have cloud flats out there, right? So here's cloud flats. See how he just steadily drifts back? Like, that was 8-9 yards against cloud flats, easy. Even hard flats. So here we'll go with hard flats. Now if they have hard flats, see, you could still kind of throw that, but it really opens up the tight end. But I'm going to go with instant replay just to show you how this will work. This guy over here is a safety over 90 zone in a hard flat. And if I'm getting pressured, I could still throw this. Now, I'm probably not going to pick up many yards, but I can catch this ball, potentially still hit a spin, and then I've essentially got lead blockers up the field. So it's definitely, you know, a really nice element to the offense. Like I said, the backside ends pretty much there just in case my opponent's over aggressive. You're able to, you know, throw this little 5-yard in route. I love in routes. I've had them as a staple of my offense for years, and this is no different. So that's PAF slide. Really, the B receiver, every once in a while, say they press them like a man press, every once in a while he'll just flat out burn his guy, but it's not every single time, so you kind of do have to be careful with it. You see how he didn't exactly beat him off the press? It looks like it would, but don't sucker into just assuming it will, because it doesn't all the time. So now moving along, you got skinny post. This is my favorite play probably in the game right now, right? And the reason I like it, you can do so many different things, you know, while still having max protection. You know, here's the drag post. See, you got basically you got the post routes going to both sides. They're both great posts. So, like, you could, if they don't have zones underneath, you can low point them. Something that I do a ton. You see, just low point the post, possession catch. I do that a ton in this game, and you can do it to both sides. The other thing that you can do, here you see, do the fade. You can playmaker the tight end back, so you have the playmaker option with him on that hitch. Now that's unique because that's not a route you can typically put a tight end on. So it's great to actually have that option. Other thing that you can do that I like, you can motion this guy over, and now you've kind of got this like deep fork type where you got the post, you got the underneath drag route, which is what I should have hit right there. But basically, it's just something that your opponent has to respect again. That's not a motion I do a lot. The majority of the time, I'm just coming out, I'm streaking one of the posts, and then I'm either gonna leave this hitch or I'm gonna drag them. Basically, just saying, all right, I'm just gonna pick up my yards and keep it moving. So, skinny post is really the play that made me want to go to this scheme. But then you also have nice little elements, right? So here's PA boot left. You got your tight end on that glitchy little crossing route, although it's not as deep as you truly would want it. Here's my setup to this play. In route B receiver, out route the fullback, and then you just hike the ball. So now you see you got the spacing, you got the post over the top. That's going to be the read you want to hit. Chances are if they're blitzing you though, you're more than likely going to end up hitting either the baby in or the out route to the running back. So you're streaking the outside, out routing the running back, in routing B, and then blocking the running back. So like I said, the majority of the time you're going to probably hit one of the in routes. Now that time they really played that play perfectly. So I didn't have much open. Here we go, one more time. Here you see. Now, Dawkins had him absolutely bagged, but you saw that we were still able to fit that in there. You can also wheel. So, like, you could do, like, you can wheel the running back out. So you can do this type of route combo. Where you're really doing the same type of thing, but you're going to leave that post route open. I do it every once in a while, especially if I catch my opponent in stock coverages, because with the running back being the guy on the in route, you're basically creating the same little concept as you would, but you also have the post over the top if you can. You see, that's the downside to that setup, is with nobody blocking, you pretty much have to dump it down if they blitz. So one more time, we're going to keep it moving. So you got running back. Good catch by Gurley. But yeah, you can see how that puts stress on the defense. And then finally you got PA counter shot post. With this, you're dragging the tight end, blocking the running back, and that's pretty much it. You're looking to hit this B receiver as he crosses the field. That's one of those routes that works extremely well if your opponent is not in match. But even in match, you can see that you can do some really nice stuff with this. You can motion this guy out on a wheel. You see how that eliminates the match coverage, and then you just got, dots all over the place. So that's pretty much it for Week Pro. The main two plays I use are skinny post, PAF slide. As I said, PAF slide is an amazing play to just take advantage of the flats. They can't really blitz you. You're able to, catch the ball and pick up easy yards almost every single time. If they're doing something like this, the post routes, as I got hit as I threw against goal line. But, dual post routes, you guys know how dominant they are at this point. And then you got situational plays in counter shot post and boot left. So that's going to be it for Week Pro. And we're just going to keep it moving, guys.